I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. I want to announce to you today, on this blessed day, here in the month of May, I want to announce to you that I got a call this morning from Minister James Honaker. That's right, from down in Louisiana. Member of this church now for a goodly number of years. Preacher, teacher, writer, songwriter, musician, all of those talents he's got. He's a musician, he's a songwriter, he's a preacher, he's an excellent teacher. He called me this morning. He called while I was preparing to come to the studio to do the broadcast today, having a cup of tea. And he called me and said, Pastor Manning. I said, yes. He says, I've got 19 acres of land in a place called Swords Creek, Virginia. I said, yes. He says, well, I want to give it to the church. I said, well, I knew then as I was trying to figure out, well, what can I say to him? Because I know I'm saying thank you ain't enough. When somebody does something like that for me, saying thank you ain't enough. It just ain't enough. And we have a picture of Minister Honaker. So I said, well, he said, well, I want to send you the deed. And he said, also, I just paid up all the taxes for the last year. And he said, there's some people living on the land right now, and they just want to continue to live there. I said, that's fine. That's beautiful. I was, as much as I talk, I was pretty much speechless. 19 acres of land he's giving to the ministry. Well, let me tell you what I told him, and I'm going to let you go. I told the minister, the man who is a songwriter, who sings, he's also a vocalist. He also plays an instrument and plays the guitar. He's a writer. He's a poet. He's a minister of God's word. His strongest gift, perhaps, is teaching. Now, I know he sings well, praise God, oh, thank God, but his strongest gift is analytical teaching. He understands clearly. He understands the scriptures clearly, the ABC building blocks of the scripture. But at any rate, it's what I said to him. I said, Minister, I said that should you have called me today and said, I want to give you $100 million in cash, it would not have been as stirring and a blessing to my soul as what you have just said to me by giving those 19 acres of land. And let me tell you why I said that. As you know, I get a lot of people who don't give and a lot of people who do say negative things. I told him this. I know that the work that I do it on behalf and at the response, at the behest, and at the order and the anointing of the Lord Jesus Christ. I know that the work I do is anointed by him. I know that. But, you know, it is beyond, you cannot pay. Well, when someone comes along and says in a way that is concrete, as what Minister Honaker said about that gift, about the work I do, you can't buy that. You can't buy someone saying, I believe in you. I believe in you. And for Minister Honaker to be raised up in Louisiana, me raised up in North Carolina, and then spending the last 40 years in Harlem, New York, for that man that you see right there, listen to me, everybody. Listen to me. For that man, for all the young people of the church, for that man to say that he believes in me to the point that he will give me, he's given to this ministry 19 acres of land. You can't buy that. $100 million Let's say he had hit the lotto and he just got a whole lot of money and gave $100 million away, but don't mean that he believes in me. What he said to me today is that I believe in you. That's what that man said to me. That's what that man said to me. And I'm going to give you these 19 acres of land. I'll send you the deed and the latest tax reports. And he said that he had some people that were poor people living on the land, and they want to stay there. I said to him, they can stay there forever. You can take my words to Jesus that they'll be there. Those people can stay there till Jesus comes. But I just want to, I should have waited till the very end of the broadcast to say this kind of thing, but I have to tell you, I was just bubbling over. I couldn't hold it any longer. I tried to wait to the end of the hour, and I would say it at the end of it, but I couldn't hold it any longer. Minister Honaker, I want to thank you for believing in me. I want to thank you that you have done that. Now, I told you there's a Baptist pastor down in Tennessee last year also gave us a parcel of land. He was a pastor down in Tennessee. He said, I believe in you. And even though I say all the things I say about Baptist and evangelical, he still gave us a plot of land as well. But Minister Honaker, what you have done for this man, this preacher, today is like I just got word I was healed of a dreaded disease. And the disease could never return again. I will never, ever forget you, Minister Honaker. I will never forget you. And I want all the members of ATLAH, far and wide, I want all the members of ATLAH to never forget what this man did. All the 19 acres of land that were, what the people, whatever. The thing of it is not so much the land. While I appreciate it, I'm going to go down there and Swords Creek, and I'm going to stay down there for a little while. But what is important is the gift and the thought. That's what's so critical, especially at this time, that one would think about this ministry that way. I have to tell you that this is a real blessing. This is a real blessing. Mr. Honaker, he's got on his ATLAH cap. I said that to him a year ago. And this is a picture of Swords Creek, Virginia. I tell you what we're going to do, Mr. Honaker. We're going to put the children on the vans sometime probably in June or July and drive down there and have a picnic on the land and sing some songs and consecrate and dedicate it. And maybe we'll send you an airline ticket for you to come up and we can have a dedication service. All that's in the working now. We got a lot of things going on right now, so I can't be sure when we're going to do that dedication. But we want you there for the dedication, Minister James Honaker. And to the members of the ATLAH Church, I pray that this gift from this preacher, from this songwriter, from this soloist, this singer, this teacher, this poet, I pray that this gift means as much to you as it means to me. We at ATLAH go through a lot. People do a lot of things to us that are untoward. People do a lot of things. But I pray that this lifts your spirit, ATLAH, the way it has lifted my spirit. Now, obviously, I'm going to be talking about this and talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. But it's just a real blessing. Well, I had a word of prayer with the minister before I got off the phone with him, and it has just brightened my entire next 50 years by this one gift, Swords Creek, Virginia. So some of y'all might want to meet me there in Swords Creek. You might want to meet me there. We can have a little revival there. You might want to come from some other place and we all meet there. And I don't know. Listen. I don't have a date. We got a lot of things. I don't know what my court dates are going to look like, whether I have to be in town for federal court or state court situations. All of that is just now. We'll have to get some concrete planning. It may not happen until September before we can get down there. I don't know. But I know I want to go down there and dedicate that land and shake hands with my brother, Minister Honaker, and maybe give y'all some time to go down there and meet with him as well. So praise the Lord. Thank you, preacher. Thank you for what you did to me and what you've done for the people today. I'm sure that people are rejoicing all over everywhere now, hearing this good news. Sister Kane, Sister Angela Kane, I know you're rejoicing hearing this really good news. We'll expect to see you in Swordville, Sister Kane, when we do the dedication. And Deacon Miller, and then Deacon, if you will, Manning, we'll expect to see y'all well, let me not get ahead of myself, all right? So, Pastor Manning, we know, you're getting ahead of yourself. Well, listen, I'm excited. You give me the privilege, try to understand what a blessing this is, right? I'm trying to gather myself. So I'm excited. So now what? Okay, all right. Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Thank you, Minister Honaker. God bless you so much.